Hey Virgolicious, what's up Virgolicious? We're gonna go ahead and get into your reading for the new moon. The new moon is tonight. Yay! Make sure that you're checking out your other placements for a fuller picture on what's going on. What's going on? What's Marvin Gaye? Anyways, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, can I please have a message for Virgo on the Virgo full moon? Happy birthday, Virgies! What's up, boo boo? Happy birthday! You know Beyonce's birthday is on September 4th. Okay, so if you're not celebrating Beyonce's birthday, get the fuck off my channel. I don't mean that. I do mean that. Anyways, if you'd like to make a tip or a donation or to book a reading with me, all the information is in the bio below, okay? If you would like to get your horoscope or see what your astrological forecast is for the new moon, please check out my girl Charlie Star. She is amazing when it comes to astrology. She just put up a video a couple days ago, I think it was last week, regarding the new moon in Virgo, and what that means for you, or what could possibly be coming for you according to your ascendant. So I do encourage all of you, check that out pretty please. I mean that. I talk to her all the time and she's just on point with everything she says and does. So I encourage that for you. Charlie Star, she's in my bio, okay? You have to scroll down, it's like right before the hashtags. But anyways, so Virgo, I am seeing a little bit of escapist tendencies from you, but that's okay. We're gonna get into it. We don't judge Virgos. I heard a water sign. You could have a water sign in your chart or a water sign in your face or your energy or something like that. And water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio for you. But I do get here that you were trying to juggle your priorities right now. So you could be in the process of trying to juggle career, family, yourself, right? Just essentially you're doing a beautiful balancing act. And I'm kind of getting it's because I'm being told a concept, but there's some cycle that is coming to a close for you, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Leo. We have Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo here as well. But I do get here that it's like you have some sort of either financial endeavor or investment that you're interested in making, but you're stalling because you're afraid of whatever it is that you have to sacrifice to get there, and it's making you feel a little bit, it's sapping your confidence a little bit, okay? With the Hangman reversed here, it's kind of giving me, and also with the Hangman being ruled by Neptune, it could be that you're in your head just a little bit too much. Like you might be fabricating situations in your head about, because what I do know about Virgos being ruled by Mercury, it's like you're very intelligent, extremely intelligent, okay? And you have the capability of doing an intense amount of research and integrating very complicated and very detailed information into your psyche. But unfortunately, sometimes that can lead to your demise when it comes to making a decision, right? And especially with Virgo being a mutable sign, mutable signs are known to kind of absorb into whatever environment that they're surrounded by, right? So it could be like you have this new idea, right? This Page of Pentacles, or this new investment, this new business, and you might be looking for people to kind of like approve it, or for people to see it from your perspective prior to you moving forward. And I'm being told to tell you, Virgo, that sometimes your spirits and your ancestors are the ones that guide you down a certain path, and it's not for everybody to understand, okay? So if you feel like, wow, I just don't feel confident in this, but I did feel confident in it, but then I told other people about it and now I don't feel confident anymore, that's the reason why. Because I'm hearing something about a higher level of thinking, Virgo, that not many people are going to achieve in their lifetime. And it's funny, I was talking about Charlie earlier. So Charlie and I were discussing, does she have Virgo in her chart? Anyways, we were talking about how her and I have this struggle, because we both just very intuitively, like, I think it's like a movie called Cradle Witch, right? And a cradle witch refers to somebody who just by nature just has this knowledge intuitively from their past lives, right? They don't have to do much research. They don't have to do much work to retrieve this information. And it was funny because I was talking to Keith the other day. He was asking me about like, oh, are all these gods the same, or are they whatever? Like, where are they? Is it like they're here amongst us? And I was given this information from whomever, right? And I was telling him, I'm like, okay, so what I'm being shown is we have the earth. right? The earth, the physical realm, the 3D realm is where we live in, okay? And on the earth, there are also other beings and other dimensions, other worlds that are within us, like thousands and thousands of worlds, right? There's other dimensions where like extraterrestrials live. There's other dimensions where demons live and whatever. We all lived amongst each other, okay? But we're all in this one world that's all kind of divvied up between different dimensions. When people die, they go to different dimension, right? Outside of that, there is another world. So it's like, I'm sorry, outside of that is outer space. Okay, that's its own world in its entirety, right? And then outside of outer space, and this is where it gets hard to comprehend, there is a total other world, another realm. And then outside of that, there's another realm. And essentially, these deities, gods, energies, or whatever the case might be, not all of them, but a lot of them live in those outer worlds. And like the ones that live in the outer world right outside of space, those ones are capable of incarnating into our earthly 3D world and causing changes because they're essentially looking at it from that separate world, right? And hilariously enough, I told him this entire story with all of these details, right? Without ever having read a Puranic text or done the research and nothing like that. That's just what I was given intuitively, and that's something totally different than anything I'd ever been taught. And then later on, I went and I searched, levels of heaven or whatever like that. And then because I'm interested in Hinduism, so that's the path that I focus on, literally that's exactly what was explained. So for you, Virgo, I'm kind of being led to tell you that there's a lot of information, I'm hearing news that you're being given from the other side, right? Your ancestors, aliens, deities, higher level energies, or whatever the case might be, they are the ones that are giving you this information. And that's the reason why to you, it's so clear, but to other people, it's so obscure, right? It's because, excuse me. And another thing that Charlie told me today when we were talking about all this crazy shit that we just get intuitively, right? Is that there are people who, when they incarnate, they only really are capable or agree to learn a certain amount of lessons in their life. Some people agree to learn a certain amount of lessons and then still learn more. But most people, there's just so much that they have to learn in this lifetime that when you come to them with these topics that come like second nature to you because you're an old soul, right? It's not second nature to those people, and it's very frustrating because to you, you want nothing more than to explain that, like, what's it, Beyonce, oh my God, she's so spiritual, right? And I watch what she does in just such amazement because she's very brave for coming out, even discussing African spirituality out loud in a predominantly dominated space, okay? And it's like, I really admire her for that, but then you kind of see, like, she did, a tribute to Hathor in Black is King, and I like made Black is King my theme for a minute after that movie came out, right? And it was funny because I saw people, she wore the cow horns, and the cow horns had the space for the solar disc that Hathor wears. Now anybody that's like me, right, that is very into Egyptian mythology, I saw that, and the first thing I thought was, bitch, Hathor, het, right? But then everybody was like, oh, look, Beyonce's representing demonology. And I'm like, where do you get that? But that's like a point, Virgo. It's like, you have these I heard interstellar, like these very profound concepts that you want to be able to explain to people or understand with people. And what I'm being told is there are people that will understand you, but they will not be the majority. Okay, mama? So it's like, that might be what kind of the childishness or the escapism might kind of be, because there is like a little bit of a childish escapist energy in you. But I do get it's because there's some sort of idea or investment or something that you believe in that you're not receiving the positive feedback that you would like to, okay? But it's because you're a genius, okay? You're a genius, and that's the reason why, okay? And I have clarity on this message for Virgo. So this message for the new moon in Virgo might be to accept your intelligence for what it is, and to accept the fact that not everybody is going to be on your same level in this incarnation or this lifetime, and that's okay. All you need to do, mama, is find your pride. Your pride. Okay, let me rephrase that. So I'm a big Sekhmet enthusiast, right? So when I say your pride, and also to give you a little bit of detail about me, when I talk about the Syrian siren, I'm actually Lyran, primarily Lyran, okay? So the Lyrans are the lion people, like her lion king, like it's like Sekhmet, right? people that are feline humanoid hybrids, right? So that's kind of where my lineage stems from, okay? But I'm also hybridized with Sirius, so there's that as well. But I'll get into that in a separate video. I'm not talking about that right now. But the Lyrans, if you are into star seeds, the Lyrans seeded the Sirian lineage, okay? So the Lyrans are the ancestors for the Sirians, okay? So there's that. So if you do identify as a Syrian starseed and then you hear about Lyrans, the Lyrans are your ancestors to a certain degree. You know? Okay, anyway. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio here or something like that. There was some ending. Something was supposed to end and it wasn't ending, okay? And that's creating some sort of grief or anxiety in you, Virgo, is kind of what I'm seeing here. There could have been some sort of cheating scandal or some sort of infidelity or gossip or something like that. But you're moving on from that and you're moving very quickly, Virgo. And I do see that there is literally public success and acclaim for you as long as you continue to move away from these people. I keep getting guided back to spiritual concepts though. So for some of you guys, this could be like people that you practice like magic with. Or it was like a house that you're, no, I say a house like a coven or a mystery school or something of that nature, right? It's like you could have resonated with certain people spiritually for a really long time. And then now it's like you're not resonating with them anymore. And that's making you really sad because essentially Spirit is calling you to bring an end to this connection or to this coven or to this house or whatever the case might be. And it's looking like you're having a little bit of a hard time doing that. And if it's not a coven or anything of that nature, because this is a tarot channel, right? It could just be like you needing to quit a job or leaving a friend group just because they're fucking messy, okay? But just know that as you leave them, you're going to face a lot more success and I'm hearing prosperity because these people are just going to drag you down. But I'm being guided to say spiritually, Virgo. That's really what I'm getting here, okay? So what advice do we have for Virgo in this situation? So we have a Queen of Cups here. You could be dealing with a female water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Capricorn energy here. Scorpio. Yeah, okay, Virgo. You're being called... Okay, so Virgo, you're coming across very calm. I'm very studious, compassionate. It's like you are evolving every single day, Virgo. And good for you, as you should, right? The advice or the final message for you is to embrace the messages that you're receiving, embrace the creativity that you have, embrace the messages that you're being called to give because the universe is literally calling you to do so, and continue to free yourself. I'm hearing from mental binds, okay? And I'm hearing social norms, just things where people want you to stick into a box that I'm hearing no longer serves you. So maybe in the past, Virgo, like, you used to resonate with this and now you don't anymore, right? Don't force yourself to fit where you don't fit. You are a mutable sign. Is that an ant on the bed? Come here, baby. Come over here. Thank you. There we go. I can't kill bugs anymore. There was a bug on the bed.
Oh, yeah?
There's an ant, yeah. What I'm being called to tell you, Virgo, is that, and it's interesting with ants. Ants are hard workers, but they don't work alone. So you do have people that do feel and view the world the same way as you do. You just have to find your soul family, okay, Virgo? That's kind of what I'm seeing here for you. So don't lose the faith. Don't lose hope. Your soul family is out there and they are waiting for you. And you're going to feel so happy when you finally unite with your soul family. And you're able to discuss whatever it is with them, your genius with them, right? And to hear them discuss something very similar to whatever it is that you're experiencing, whatever it is that you've observed, whatever it is that you believe in. Okay, Virgo? So I'm really pushing you to just stay true to yourself. You are receiving messages from the other side, okay? So I'm seeing a journal, like write down the messages that you're getting. And do research on those messages. I've never known a Virgo to not do research. So I feel like you're already doing that. If not, that's what you need to be doing, okay? So just like that message I got with the different worlds and dimensions and shit. Excuse me. And then I randomly Googled it and I was correct. Or, you know, there is universal truth that is kind of divvied amongst every single path, right? That's kind of what I'm getting here for you, Virgo. It's like whatever messages you get from the universe. I'm hearing dreams too. Write it all. Excuse me, I have hiccups. Oh my God. Write it all down, okay, Virgo? Because you are being guided by the universe, and the more that you follow, I'm about to hold my breath for 30 seconds. The more you follow your intuition, Virgo, the more enlightened you're going to be, okay? So that's my message for you. I'll see you later. Bye.